What's up, everyone? It's your girl Melissa Renee with DreamBella.com, home of the Melanin Beauty, and Miss.
I'm Evita Nicole, and we're here with another episode of
Drinks and Discussion.
Look at her. What episode is it?
22.
She's on top of
Pew
the
pew
game.
pew. It's a 22. Pew pew pew.
So obviously the drink, you're doing too much. That's what we're calling this today. And this is basically
We was shy. You don't know how many times we had to start over. Go ahead.
doing too much. So this drink has too much. It has vodka, it has rum, it has tequila,
Ooh, Lord.
it has triple sec.
Mm-hmm. Lord.
We got some sweet and sour.
Oh, okay.
Feel like I'm forgetting something. I got a splash of Coke.
Yes.
You know what? And with mine, since I was doing too much, I went ahead and just splashed in a little of that cherry juice. You know, just a little the sweetness. I mean, it's sweet tea. You know, it's supposed to be a Long Island iced tea. It's supposed to give off that effect. And since we just doing too much, just like with this drink and a lot of other things,
Yes.
you know.
We are. And speaking of doing too much, I guess we could talk about starting off with, you said you didn't see the you saw the meme, right?
I saw the meme with Betty White.
So they say Chris Rock is initially who posted the Betty meme. The Betty White meme, and it went as such. It was like,
I didn't know it was an issue. I didn't know people felt some type of way.
I didn't know people felt some type of way. It was in the group when I initially saw it. Make sure y'all join the group, Drinks and Discussion with DreamBella. It's on Facebook. Join the group, request to join, and we'll let you go ahead and accept your request and have you in the group. But the meme was, I'm gonna see if I can find it. If not,
It had to do. No one's making fun or making light of the mass shootings because it is a problem. But it was, along the lines of there's another mass shooting. That was kind of like the title of it. And then it had a picture of Betty White.
and what did
Betty
they say?
White.
They say the first thing you say when you hear about a mass shooting,
yes.
and it was a picture of Betty White. So, ching ching, y'all get it? Tap the joke, Betty White.
Anyway,
So,
I guess people
there
felt
was-
some type of way about it.
I feel like only white people felt some type of way about it.
They just
Black
mad
people
because
was
he's white.
Yeah,
But
that's what they mad about.
When we do some nigga shit or it's a black person fucking up, y'all got y'all inside jokes.
Yeah,
Y'all be
they've
posting.
been
It's okay.
saying it for the longest. What they say when it's a robbery, if it's a drive-by, where they be like, I bet he's black. So we just said Betty's white, but we just, ours is just a little bit more swaggalicious and finesse. See, Betty White. I'm sorry y'all don't got no pun to go with y'all. Maybe if they find somebody who's black, who has the last name Betty, find somebody famous named Betty Black. And
Betty Black, and then you can be in on it.
and you can be in on the joke. But that just goes to say that the fact that they had an issue with Chris Rock saying it and making like, they was like it's too soon. I don't feel like it was too soon because I feel like it is truth in jest. And though it was funny, it was truthful because most mass shootings are
They're done by
domestic white
male.
terrorists.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say domestic white terrorists because they don't like to call them terrorists, but they are terrorists.
They are.
And you know who called them a terrorist today? Which I was, the lady who's running for president, Gillibrand.
It's so many people.
Gillibrand, was she like the blonde hair one? People don't really talk about her a lot, but I did see her on the news, and I appreciated the fact that she was like, we need to do something about these gun policies. Because she was like, first we got to start with these, she said, these white supremacist domestic terrorist groups.
Right.
And I love that she said that because the problem I feel like a lot of times is white people in America don't be wanting to own the fact that KKK, racist white people around here calls it. That is called domestic terrorists.
It is domestic terrorism.
That is domestic terrorists. They don't want to claim. They'll say a Muslim is terrorist because they go to the extreme about their religion and talk about some Muslim terrorists. But there are white people who go to the extreme about Christianity, and that's the terrorist.
Yeah, and that's what they. And look, I done got one of their pamphlets. This was about 3 years ago. Thrown at my driveway. I read the pamphlet, and it's the same thing. It's, to me, it's stirring up, what do you call it? They have something for someone who kind of creates like a panic or something like that. I forgot the term of it. I can't think of. I'm doing too much right now, so I can't think of everything.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're talking about.
But
though.
you know, the pamphlet pretty much said like you needed to join the Aryan Nation that they had going on.
So the black people can't join though, right? Because it would make sense to me
I would think we could, because you threw it in my damn driveway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You would.
They had an address, a P.O. box, like it's all laid out for this hate that's being thrown around. And for some reason, we can't seem to dissolve the KKK like we did with the Black Panther Party. That just bothers me, and it has nothing to do with how they say the Black Panther Party broke up on its own and say we turned into gangs and all that kind of stuff. I'm saying we, but I ain't.
They infiltrated the Black Panther Party. Let's make that be clear.
But either way, it's like it's domestic terrorism. That's what they're doing.
And Black Panther was not domestic terrorism because they are the ones who actually created. Let me say this. If your kids get free lunch and they go to school and they get free lunch and breakfast, thank the Black Panther Party, because they're the one who created the free lunch, free breakfast program. They created that. They started that in the neighborhoods in LA. It was for the community. They would fix breakfast in the morning for the kids. The kids would come, eat the breakfast before they go to school. So that's why your children eat free breakfast right now in the morning.
I think they kind of had something along the lines to do with like the WIC program and stuff that they started.
Yeah,
I read a little on it. I watched some documentaries.
They started
I'm not gonna pretend to say I know everything, but what I do know is it's these young white kids or middle-aged white men, I don't know, it's these white folks that's doing these mass shootings, and they're terrorists, and we need to start charging them as such. And until then,
stop talking about this mental issue.
And let me tell you what my problem is. Why do we allow the general public to purchase assault rifles? Like
it was illegal at one point in time.
It needs to be. What the hell are you doing with any type of weapon that is going to let off multiple rounds like that? You can't hunt with the shit. You're going to tear up your meat. When you out, if you're going to hunt with it, you're not hunting. You ain't hunting for sport. No, I don't care. You don't need it. You don't need it. If you want to do it, find another country you can do it in, but you don't need to do it here until you get yourself under control. Now, as soon as every black person start going out there and arming themselves with assault rifles, then we're going to have all type of laws on it. So, black people.
Do you ever notice, like, I watch the news now and I be watching us with the stuff we be having going on. I be like, damn, we look like those third world countries.
We just hide our shit.
But we look like that now. Like, remember we used to look at the other third world countries like, dang, you'll be seeing all of the bombs going off or the like mass shootings, and you be like, look at that. But like, that's literally like what we have become.
The only thing we don't do like them other people do, they get real angry when it's somebody in office they want to get out.
I know, right?
We get real ratchet. We don't do that. We
all docile and shit.
We sit and wait for the next turn to vote.
I'm gonna We don't overturn the government.
No, they be out there straight like, nah, get his ass out. It ain't working.
They really do.
We don't do that.
And they be out there, when I say they be out there like, damn, like
Puerto Rico did that with their government. Even though they're a part of the United States, but still,
they did, and they was out there. They was out there damn near every day, from morning up to nightfall. They ass was out there protesting. Get that bitch up out of there. And we the only motherfuckers who be sitting around here talking about.
We are FOMO.
That's why y'all need to vote. We got 4 more years.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go to work. I ain't about to be out there from morning to night protesting and shit. I'm not.
So look, it's motherfuckers out there who don't like me, but I got kids. But if I ain't had to watch my child, I'll go out there. I would.
You out there with the kids.
Child, you could see me out there with damn Micah. Hell no, we won't go.
But on another serious note, I guess I don't know. Things fall into I don't know, but what is this about them rounding up? It was like 600 immigrants in Mississippi. Did y'all do that to deflect from these white shootings that just took
They're always trying to deflect. But you know what?
And I'm going to shed some light on some of this undocumented, because what they do is, for people who really don't know, like, yeah, you got some people who are just straight here illegally, you know, who didn't file for any type of paperwork. But you have some workers who have the proper paperwork, and just like we have driver's license that we may let expire, or we're in the middle of some type of documentation transition, those are the people that they round up too. Like, it's not like they came here illegally, like they ass walked through the desert and snuck over here. Some of these people, they're all paying taxes for the most part. A lot of them are, and if you think they're not, get your head out the clouds, because they do.
They was talking about an incident. What did I hear that on? It was an incident with a guy. He was riding with his brother. His brother was undocumented, so they locked him up. But they locked his brother up, but they locked him up too. He had his visa, but because there was like an error or something really minute on the visa, where that man sat in jail for like Breakfast Club, that's where I heard it from. That man sat in jail for 3 weeks until they, I guess, realized like, okay, he good, and they let him out. And you know who really like kind of like zoomed in on it, that really like it, I ain't gonna lie, I was crying when I was watching damn Orange Is the New Black. That shit was so damn sad. You see how they have them little kids? Did you see them have them kids in that damn courtroom? And that lady gonna say, "Do you have a lawyer?" Bitch, them is kids. What the fuck?
Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Just because I experienced it with one of my employees, like, you know, now she's a citizen, but it was at a point where she was like, "Oh my God," she was like, "I've always renewed my residency, and with the new company taking over," she was like, I literally forgot. So, and it was at the point where, you know, now Trump is in office, and she's like,
he gonna deport your ass.
And once that expired, so did her driver's license at the same time. So it's like, you know, she was like, well, I gotta file, I need to just go ahead, file for citizenship. She had already been here 20 years. She should have done it anyway.
And they filed, because they be sending people back who, like, it's people who been living here since they've been 2 years old.
And they still will send them back.
And they will send them back. They don't know no goddamn body in no goddamn Colombia. They don't know no damn body in no Dominican Republic. They don't know no damn body in no Cuba. Why are you sending them back to a place where they don't know nobody? They have not been raised there. They don't live there. And you're sending, like, what the fuck? That's like sending somebody.
Her situation was the same. She was like, you know, it's a chance if they don't approve it, I will, you know, have to go. I had to tell my kids this. By the way, her kids are in their 20s. They were born here. She has a grandson. She's married. She's been paying taxes. And it's like, when you file for this paperwork, you know they got to send their original documentation. Like, they take their original documentation to, you know, that whatever office handles that or whatever, and they have to leave it there.
That shit is sad.
Like,
when I seen that part,
not cool.
When I seen that part of that lady, and she was like, y'all hold on for 1 second. This really does not make any sense.
What is that?
Somebody, I'm sure it's somebody calling from Facebook. Now, now that I'm back, stop fucking calling people from fucking Facebook. Stop that shit. If you don't got their motherfucking phone number, it's a reason. They don't want to talk to your ass. You don't call motherfuckers from
I
Facebook.
might interrupt you. I'm on Facebook. What was it? It was like midnight or something. Me and my husband, you know, we in the bed having pillow talk. My phone go off.
Pillow talk. Go ahead.
It's my damn cousin. I said, what the hell? Why is you calling me this late? I mean, the red light been on.
Y'all stop doing that shit. Why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck would you put a phone so motherfuckers could call your phone through fucking Facebook Messenger? That shit kills the fuck. And when I be saying that shit, it be like, you got a missed call from somebody. Why are you calling me? Write me. You act like if you call me, that's gonna make me be like, oh, I really better answer. I know she sent me or he sent me a message. No, it's just gonna be like, I know, God. You know that pisses people off, right? When you send a message and you call like, I know motherfucking well. This motherfucker ain't calling me on no fucking. Stop that shit. Stop it.
The Facebook rage.
That just pisses me off. Cause you call people cause you call people you know. You call people you like that with. You don't just be, I don't give a fuck if I put the laugh emoji on your goddamn post 5 times in a row. Every post I see, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Don't you call my motherfucking Facebook page, okay? Don't you do that shit. That shit pisses me off. That is not internet etiquette. That is not etiquette. That is not manners. That's ill manners.
What you doing, Melissa?
You doing too goddamn much. Damn it. But damn it if they didn't have that shit back in the day when we was, ooh, child, if they had that shit today with my baby dad, I would have been blowing that nigga. I would have been blowing that nigga up, nigga. I know you see me calling you.
Look.
But anyways, back to what the immigrant things.
Yeah,
but it pissed me off when I saw that lady, and she was in there, and she was like, I can't go back to my country because she was like, you know, it's a lot of gang activity, you know, it's dangerous. So they was like, I can't bring my kids back to that because they was like, well, we gonna send you back. And they was like, oh, well, your kids can stay. They was like, how you gonna let my kids stay and make me go back? And they was like, well, they're in the foster home. They're safer here. How the fuck do y'all separate people, kids from their fucking parents? Yes.
Oh, a couple of hundred.
It's some, you know, I'm about to break.
I don't know.
I'm about to break this down real quick. Y'all taking these kids from their parents. These children ain't about to see their parents. Like, some of these children lost. They ain't gonna see their parents no more.
No.
What the fuck this shit sound like? Don't this shit sound like the slave trade all over again? Sounds like the
slave trade.
Don't that's what that sound like?
It's just a reverse.
So instead of y'all doing the black people, now y'all using fucking Latinos, Mexicans, Dominicans. Y'all using Latinos because that's some fucking bullshit. Y'all separating these children from their fucking parents. And then y'all losing them. How the now you got kids out here who have no way of tracing back to their fucking parents. Or if they do, they're not going to be able to do it until they get...
When she got out of school. It was multiple kids.
I hope she like, did she have her mother there? Did she have a mother or was she just...
There was no one there to pick those kids up because their parents got deported. Well, they got picked up right now. Of course, they're in the hole.
You could at least have the decency to allow these parents to set up some type of, okay, if I gotta go back, give me enough time to set up who they'll be staying with, and how they can contact me. Where am I going to stay?
I seen some posts talking about where if you're here illegally, you knew it was coming. It's not even about that. It's not about everyone coming over here illegally. I'm
some
telling
people
you.
come over with
some of this shit is just and we know how the government fuck up paperwork all the time.
Oh, y'all know with them food
stamps
some shit and your child support and your Medicaid, and they be fucking that shit up, and you be like, wait a minute, motherfucker, cause see, y'all gave me $600 and now y'all give me $300 for my food stamps. Like, what the fuck is going on? And you know, you gotta keep calling the motherfuckers and be like, why I'm only getting $300 when I got $600 last month? And then they be like, well, wait a minute, let me see. And they gotta look it up. So you mean to tell me that you claimed it? Yeah, bitch, I claimed them last time, man. And then that's when motherfuckers want to start claiming motherfuckers and get
not the DSS rage, but something along. But yeah, it's just like that. Child support, yeah, you hit that right on the head. But yeah, you know, it's technicalities that happen, and just because of a technicality, think of how many people they rounded up from them damn chicken plants and shit like that, and there go your jobs, people who said they stealing your jobs. Take your ass to that chicken plant in Mississippi and get your ass a fucking job.
Okay. And clean them fucking hotel rooms for $6 fucking an hour. Well, it's probably $9 since they don't raise minimum wage to $9. Clean them minimum wage $9 now. But here's the problem: minimum wage $9 here in South Carolina. But every time they raise minimum wage, what they do? Raise every fucking thing. So it don't matter. So it's kind of like you still getting paid $5.15. Which is fucking sad. You know what, America, y'all are fucking, this is a fucking
shit. Full of it. Just full of it. You just like this damn fake ass.
No, you said something. You were saying something that kind of rose a red flag. You were saying, was you saying trafficking? That you think that's why they claim they losing these kids' parents and can't.
Yeah, they trafficking these damn children. Y'all are. Somebody is.
Oh, because you know about that look, now that you say that.
You saw he killed himself while he was already on a suicide watch.
No. Let me put the tea down let me put the tea down. So he killed himself, right? He killed himself right after they found a case where it was a lot of stuff that was revealed.
The girl started naming names. They done
politicians.
She said Bill Clinton. She put Bill Clinton name in it.
No, they say a British prince. Now who the fuck that is? Who the fuck is that? No, that's what they said. They said they wouldn't say the name, but they said she named a British prince. Who the fuck that is? Now didn't I tell you? No, all of them still prince technically, because the Queen Elizabeth is still living. So it could be the son. It could be Queen Elizabeth's son. It could be what's his name? Charles.
That's his name.
Charles. And didn't I just tell you? Didn't we have this conversation about human trafficking? I said, why human trafficking is so big now, like that shit is bigger than the fucking drug ring. That shit is bigger than that. And I told you it was big because these motherfucking politicians, these 1%, the 1%, these rich motherfuckers is around here fucking underage kids. And they fucking
yeah, Law and Order tried to tell y'all about this shit.
Law and Order be right about everything. Cause you know why? Cause they be knowing shit before we know, and they put it in the show. But I started looking at it once I started watching Taken, cause I was like, okay, they tried like, listen, let me tell you something.
They tried to make it seem like Taken was mainly like it only happens overseas. That shit happened here. It happened
in
here
America.
Big time.
Listen. When you see shit like Taken, when you see shows like Law and Order, like this shit don't come out of fucking thin air. This shit comes from somewhere. And I said it. I was like, it's these fucking politicians, it's these, and I ain't gonna, celebrities, these entertainers, these rich motherfuckers is why there is a fucking human trafficking circuit. And them ain't gonna be the only motherfuckers exposed. I'm just letting y'all know, some of y'all favorite motherfucking entertainers, y'all favorite rappers, y'all favorite actors, actresses, all of that, the shit about to be exposed. They shit about to be exposed, and I ain't talking about just white people, black people too. Y'all motherfuckers know y'all doing that shit.
Somebody else pick back up on it to where they can get hard down evidence on it, that it's gonna fall through. That's it.
It don't matter. You know what? Sometimes I feel like things are done just to light the match, or just to kind of like, you ain't undigging and stuff, but you kind of like kind of blowing the dirt away just so. Ooh, I'm sorry y'all.
Yeah,
I'm just flicking shit all over. So people can kind of, so people brains can start churning. So I do feel like nothing is going to come of it, but I do feel like they threw that shit out there to plant the seed. Sometimes all you got to do is plant a seed.
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, ooh, Bill Clinton.
And they talking about it ain't true. Of course the fuck you gonna say
Donald Trump.
Well, we know Donald
Bill
Trump.
Clinton,
You know what? Remember Donald Trump?
Governors. And it said, multiple governors.
You know why? You know Donald Trump because we ain't never heard about that situation with that 12-year-old. Why we ain't never heard about that 12-year-old? You remember that 12-year-old right when it was right when he was
one. It was. I ain't gonna say it was more than one 12-year-old. But
I remember that 12-year-old when while he was running, he wasn't elected yet, and it was like it was a case against him with that 12-year-old. When he got elected, we ain't heard shit no more about that shit. So that just mean that 12-year-old rich than a bitch. That bitch is rich.
Oh, that bitch dead.
Oh. Just like Epstein. And yes, so that's why they killed Epstein. I don't give a fuck. And y'all be like, that's conspiracy. Fuck that shit.
They claim that another inmate who was also, I believe, on suicide watch, they were attending to that inmate. There was like an incident with another inmate on suicide watch.
No.
That's what they claim.
Nah, because the story done unraveled.
Oh, no, that done changed.
They took him off of suicide watch.
Oh, no, he was taken off of it. But
so
this just happened less than a month ago that he so-called tried to kill himself.
Yes, and they had him on suicide watch. Yeah. Then they turned around and took him off. So that's what the big question is. Now people are prying and saying, well, why did y'all take him off of suicide watch? So you want us to believe that you took somebody who was suicidal off a suicide watch, and it was like, what he said, he was okay, and, blah, blah, blah. And now all of a sudden, he mysteriously dead. First of all, that nigga ain't never tried to kill himself. Hear me what I say, okay? Okay? Hear me what I say. He ain't never tried to kill himself. They was trying to kill his ass, but he been trying to kill himself, and they killed him. That's what it is. I don't know who the hell America think they be fooling and shit. Like, now listen, it ain't none of my business, because the nigga been around here fucking little girls anyway. But all I'm trying to say is, don't pee on my head and tell me it's rain. Or yellow rain. Or orange rain. Bitch is pissed. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. America's a goddamn trip. They doing too goddamn much. But you know what? I feel like Trump being in this seat, all of this is so for a reason. I remember I used to hear people say, some black people would say like, I'm not mad at Trump in the seat. They were like, I'm glad he here because he's about to purge and he's about to expose a lot of shit. And that's what the fuck his
like his office does make it
it's
to
just,
where
everything is
people
being
who
exposed.
are like him or people who follow him, they do feel very comfortable. They're very comfortable now, and they're so comfortable that's why you're getting the number of mass shootings. They're comfortable now. So I can go out here because this is what I've been feeling. This is what my dad has taught me. This is what my granddad has taught me. This is how we operate. And we have someone who's running this country who feels the same way. It's okay. We can take our mask off. Why walk around with the hood and be the KKK when we can be out in the open? Why walk around like some of these even the child molesters? They're making it okay. It's outright that your president messed with underage girls. Nothing come of it. So the rest of them are going to move accordingly.
And you touch mine, you gonna know something. I don't give a goddamn. And if you run up on me talking about some sex trafficking, I'm gonna make it hard as a bitch for you to fuck me. I'm a shit every
time
fucking
how
time.
they about to play.
I'm a
they about
shit
to get you,
every
R. Kelly.
time. They about to get R. Kelly.
Oh, they about to get his ass. Because see, everything is about the look of it. They're gonna pretend like we would have went this hard on Epstein and anyone who fell up under him. Like,
So
they're
we
gonna
gonna
go
use the
hard.
black man.
They gonna go hard at his
I know
ass.
they're gonna. I
They
know
gonna
that.
get his ass.
And see, here's the
Yes.
thing. I want black people to
You
understand.
about to get straight life.
Let
You
me-
never getting out.
Let me tell you what I want black people to understand. So they're about to use R. Kelly, right? He's about to be the face of this whole underage pedophilia stuff, right? Just like Bill Cosby was the face for, you know, a sexual assault for women.
Yeah.
So here's what I want black people to understand. No one is saying that he's justified. It's not justified for R. Kelly. But what we're trying to say is, because sometimes I think black people get shit kind of misconstrued. I think they feel like it can't be.
I mean, I don't feel
it can't
sorry
be-
for
yeah,
him, but you know.
Yeah, they like, it can't be two things. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people this. I always say we are, God made us complicated beings, meaning that we think, you know what I'm saying, we can have two emotions at one time. The way he made us, you know, if we could tap into all of the abilities of our brains, it would be extraordinary because we're complicated beings. So being that I'm saying we're complicated beings, meaning that it can be two things at the same time. It can be that R. Kelly is fucked up and wrong, and it can be that the system is going to use him.
Oh yeah.
So don't get it twisted. Like, don't get it twisted when you hear people saying shit like, oh, the system using R. Kelly. Don't get it twisted that these people are justifying R. Kelly. But it's just to say that, listen, y'all around here, you know what I'm saying, coming after R. Kelly, which is cool, but you're not coming. I know, child, let's put the straw over this way. But it's not cool that you got all these other people like Harvey Weinstein, who should have been in jail with Bill Cosby, but you didn't lock them up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody ain't saying, oh, well, let, you know, Bill Cosby go because you let Harvey Weinstein go. No, we saying lock Harvey Weinstein, white fucking fat ass up. We got them Bill Cosby, put him in the same cell. He probably needs some friends, this old battle axe, blind ass. Put them in the same goddamn cell together. Why you trying to look out? So the whole point is, don't get it twisted, and don't think, and don't get so caught up in the hype that, oh, R. Kelly getting what he deserved. Because let's be real and let's look and be realistic about the situation. They had the proof a long time ago about R. Kelly. They knew that nigga did that shit a long time ago, and they did not care and go to the extremes of locking his ass up. Why? Because the nigga was getting paid, the nigga was getting money, the motherfuckers was greasing palms and greasing hands. Okay? He had money to grease palms and grease hands. The nigga's broke right fucking now. Yep. Nobody ain't coming to his shows. He ain't had a record since damn Chocolate Factory. You know, and I brought that shit, and I'm not gonna fucking deny it. Because it was a classic. Fuck you. It was. And
I had free tickets.
And I went to see that motherfucker too.
We went to the show.
I don't feel like we should have to feel bad. Here's my thing. I'm glad we talked about that. So now let's go on to this whole canceling shit with black people. Cancel.
Oh, we always throwing people away.
Always canceling motherfuckers. Let me tell you, some of y'all motherfuckers, if we knew the shit y'all did, y'all motherfuckers would be canceled. Around here, leaving your children in the house, going out when they call, come my mom hungry, eat some bread or something till you get full. Bitch, if we knew that shit about you, we call your ass trifling, we cancel your ass too. What about you niggas around here?
You know, what about the person? Y'all, let me tell you, we was coming back from Virginia, and there was a girl on the side of the highway with a baby. Now, you know, you on the highway, you going real fast, so she was on the opposite end. She was going north, we going south on 95. And it's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, her back is to the traffic, and there's literally a car seat in her. She's sitting on the ground holding the car seat. You can see a baby leaning out the opposite, and it's like, what the fuck? Cancel that nigga that put her ass out. Okay. Damn, like on 95. Like, we called 911. They're like, yes, we're getting the calls. Someone is coming out. No, we ain't stopped because my kids was in the car. Could have been the rules. They could have been about to rob us or some shit.
No,
but either way,
you cancel.
You canceled.
What about the bitch who around here talking about Kelly is nasty, but you fucking knew your fucking Uncle Jimmy ass been fucking rubbing and fucking your cousin and you ain't say shit. You around here like that ain't none. You cancel. Bitch, we can cancel a whole lot of motherfuckers. The whole point of this situation is y'all got to let people be people and allow people to make mistakes, motherfucker. Because if that's the case, Jesus would have canceled ass and there would not be no motherfuckers around here. Okay, we would be canceled. Okay, Jesus would not got on that fucking cross, and he probably looking at a lot of us now like, why the fuck did I get on this motherfucking cross?
God,
why am I dying?
My son.
why am I dead? Because y'all motherfuckers trifling. Y'all should be canceled.
You know what? The ones who cancel people be the main ones in church.
You know what? The ones who cancel people, let me tell you. So I'm going to go into this. I ain't never talk about this. So Amanda Seales. Y'all used to love Amanda Seales. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I used to love her. Yes, yes. So a situation came up because I remember the episode she sat on the Breakfast Club and she discussed and talked about how she met this fuck nigga. And she met this fuck nigga and something, and she was talking to him, and then she found out a girl told her that she fucked with the fuck nigga too, but she stopped fucking with him because he showed up. No, she came to his house and the nigga answered the door butt naked. That's the story. She said the girl told her.
She went to his house. And
Amanda still said when she asked questions about this guy that she was talking to, the fuck nigga, the girl told her, yeah, I didn't fuck with the nigga because he came when I came to his house to chill with him, he came to the house butt naked. So of course people gonna be like, oh, that's trifling. That's trifling. As if we don't know that shit done happened to us before too. But that's trifling. You know, okay. That's her. She played on Me and My Brother. That's the little sister. Remember?
My Brother and Me.
My Brother and Me, I mean. Remember Melanie? Yeah. And she the one who played Insecure. Yeah.
Okay.
So, here's the thing. So, okay. So, she says this on the Breakfast Club about this particular guy. She didn't say his name, but she talked about like what he kind of, if you knew him, you would know she was talking about him. So, he then went on an interview because he was like, she fucked up my situation. I don't know if he was a doctor or whatever he was doing, like by her saying that, it kind of fucked with his reputation. Like people, you know, maybe if he talked to somebody, they'd be like, oh, you that, you know, blah blah blah.
You're the creep.
So come to find out, the story was not true.
Oh, at all?
The story was not true. He said, when he went on there, he said he has proof. The story is not true. I forgot the proof he had. I didn't look in all of that, but he was in the interview and he told the truth. He had the proof. The story was not true.
What is she?
Now, Charlamagne talked about it because Charlamagne and her are cool. And he was like, you know, I talked to Amanda about that situation, yada, yada, yada. And see, I don't even have a problem with Amanda telling the story and the shit was not true. The problem that I have is the fact that whenever anybody else do some shit wrong, she be ready to go in with conviction about a fuck ass nigga or a fuck ass bitch or whoever that she feel is wrong. And that's fine. But my thing is, when you fuck up, I want you to own that shit because I respect you more. I respect you more if you be like, you know what, I did some fuck, you know, I exposed this nigga based off of what I heard, and you know what, like I shouldn't just went off and told a story like it was true when it came from a second party. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it's not true, but it's to say that I don't know if it's true. So it's not my place to speak with conviction about something until I have the facts and I know that it's true. And the problem that I have with that situation is she canceled that nigga and all kind of stuff about something that was not true. That shit could have really affected that nigga like career and all of that shit, which goes in, segue into the whole women empowerment and this feminist women movement shit. That shit is getting on my motherfucking nerves, and I'm about to cancel that shit.
What is the women empowerment? No one has kicked me out. Who's empowering me?
No motherfucking body. And like
if you want to empower a women, this is from the women, not my husband, because he empowers me on his own. I gotta say that.
See, niggas, we trying to make a point, and niggas fuck the point up all the time. And that's why these.
If you want to empower me, shit, just be like, hey, girl, you out there working? Do you want me to come get the kids for a while? Or hey, girl, I'll come over and cook dinner for you. Or hey, do you need a laundry folding buddy? Like,
now, bitch, you sound like you want a fucking maid and a nanny, bitch. I didn't even.
Whatever. Instead of throwing all these fake ass fucking, I'ma just call these. It's too many brunches, bitches. It's too many fucking brunches. It's too many brunches. It's too many bosses. Everybody is not a boss. Everybody is not.
Bitch, flag on the play, bitch.
I'm just saying. I'm just being real. There are too many. There's too many of them. I can't keep up. I feel like I'm lost.
Listen.
There's too many people slaying shit. It's too much. It's too much. It's too many. Listen. Let's just create
but for on the serious note,
it's too many.
It is too much brunches, y'all. I don't know if I can eat another motherfucking French toast with some eggs and bacon, bitch.
And a mimosa. We gonna have mimosas.
It is too much. Motherfucker, we do. Okay, so, no, seriously, on the serious note, here's my thing. It's a lot of women who talk about empowering. Now, maybe this strikes me a certain way because when I literally meet women, when I really meet a woman, like, I really be, like, open to trying to, you know, get to know that person and invest in that person, whether it's investing in them, like, just motivating them, inspiring them, pushing them, whatever the case may be. Like, I really be motivated. Like, if I tell a bitch, like, I really like what you're doing, like, I mean that shit. Because if I don't like what you're doing, I won't say shit. You could be right, I'm doing this, and I'll be like, that's good. I ain't gonna never say I like it. I ain't gonna never say it's good. So if I say I like something you doing, I really mean it. So when you find out a lot of times that amongst us women, it's a lot of cliquish behavior, it's a lot of catty behavior, it's a lot of fake behavior, it's a lot of jealous, competitive behavior. It's like, how are y'all going to sit in a position to be where it's like, oh, you know, because I feel like they try to make it seem like, oh, we haven't risen as women, as a gender, because men are holding us down, and in reality, we holding us down. It ain't men. It ain't never been men to hold us fucking back. Because had we had each other back from the get-go, we would have told our sis back in the day, back in 19, 20, 30, and be like, bitch, leave that nigga. You say he messing with Rosalie around across the train track. He got another bitch. Leave that nigga. I'ma help you with the fucking kids. We gonna help you get a job. You know what I'm saying? I'ma try to get you a job with me folding these fucking clothes and working for Miss Mary Sue Ellen. And we gonna get you back in this fucking game. Leave that nigga. You don't need that nigga. That's what we would have said. But what did we say? Oh, girl, you know, it's my better off for worse.
You know what? I'm even go just like to what the woman probably said. You know, I got all these kids and he doing this, that, and the third, so I better stay with him. You just do what's best for you.
Thank you. Do what you gotta do, cause bitch, I ain't about to help you with them kids. So you better say. The whole point is,
for one thing, with the women empowerment, and it's especially amongst black, like, we already doing it. Black women, like, we are the most educated in the country. Statistics are showing it. Black women are holding more degrees. More business ownership. You're getting them. Some of y'all just get them just to say you got them. But kudos to you. That's good for you. It worked for you. The student loan debt worked for you. That is your business. But what are you doing with it after it? Like, a lot of us just do shit for show. You know what I'm saying? Not taking away from your degrees or your masters that you have and possibly still working at a call center. That's your business. But you did not need all of that. You don't need that to show any type of...
This is Melissa speaking.
You don't need it. to empower yourself. If it's something that you want to do, then do it. And yes, we have to support each other.
Yes.
And when I mean support, not by like, women can't be in a room together because we're always whispering about each other.
Mm-hmm. It's
You know,
just telling
if you see somebody like honey, like if it was, you know, club attire that she had on when it was supposed to be business attire, like there's a time and a place to pull her to the side, but don't go reporting bitches and stuff. We like to tattle. Y'all like to tattle on each other.
We like to go talk about it. You see that bitch over there with it? Go tell a girl. Listen, I just want to let you know, like, girl, your fit is cute now. But we ain't going to Shisha Lounge, bitch. So, I'm going to need you to kind of like maybe put a blazer on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Because bitches right here is talking.
Simple. If you threw your blazer on, you would be work ready. But it's the little things that will aid in women. In, not all these damn seminars. All these seminars ain't working. They're not. That's just people who making money.
Thank you.
Off of you.
Thank you. And it's fake as hell.
Just like people who say they can clear your credit and they making money, you can do that shit yourself.
You really can. You can. But the whole point, like, to piggyback off of what you said, like, you correct. Like, the whole point of it at the end of the day is, you know, if we can't point out and do the blame forever. Like, yeah, you know, the way men treated us, that is fact. It was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. But now we have to take some accountability to why we allow them to treat us that way for so long. The same way that black people can say why we was in bondage for so long. We was in bondage for so long because we was scared and we was afraid to stand up for each other and have each other back and do what we need to do, whether it was to die for that shit, die for our freedom or not. If we all stood up and be like, well, you know what? You gonna kill all us today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all motherfuckers would have had to die. But eventually it would got to the point like we can't kill all these motherfuckers because we need
just
them.
Like some of us would just have to get fired, but you would have to stand up and be like, God damn it, I want to get paid the same thing that Richard is getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Or Tyrone is getting paid, because we get paid less than you black men.
We do.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're the most educated and
the least
paid.
And so the whole thing goes to say is that we have to have some accountability for ourselves of why we're around here flaunting this women empowerment, women feminism, or whatever the case may be. But in reality, like, we hold our own legacy and we hold our own rights in our hands, how if we would support each other. And we don't support each other. And it's shown with starting with white women. They don't support black women, because if they supported black women cause, they would be right there on the front line fighting for, you know, police brutality and our fucking sons and daughters being killed and shit on the streets. But they don't fight for that because they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It don't meet their cause. So it's the same thing. We can't sit here and say we about women empowerment and pushing the black woman if we sit around here whispering behind each other's backs, not being real with each other, being jealous, being intimidated of each other, you know what I'm saying? And not really like be inspiring. You know, one thing I realized about how you have to deal with jealousy, when you're jealous of somebody, or you look at somebody and you start to become jealous, the first thing you have to do is tell yourself, like, why is this making me jealous? Like, why is this making me jealous?
You're the problem.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yes, yourself. And when you realize and you talk to yourself and say, why is this making me jealous? And when you actually think about it and talk about it, you realize, like, you know what, this makes me jealous because I feel like I'm not living my purpose. And seeing this person live their purpose, you know what I'm saying, it makes me be mad at myself of why I'm not living that purpose. Then you realize it's not jealousy, it's inspiration. Because when you look at that person and you see that person,
it's admiration.
It's admiration that you admire the fact that they can walk around and live in their purpose. And now your job is to figure out, how can I live in my purpose? And maybe instead of being jealous of that woman, you should go to that woman and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you get to the point where you were confident enough to walk in your purpose and do what it is you're doing? And the person who is getting asked that question, black woman, you have to be confident enough and not to be feeling like competitive or insecure and say, you know what? Let me tell you what I did, sis.
Now I bet you can host seminars if you're getting multiple questions like that. But
Thank
just don't.
Because we tired of eggs and omelets and Benedict eggs and French toast and grits and shrimp. We just tired of that shit, because I feel like this. With these brunches, some of y'all hoes don't like me. And when I say hoes, I mean it respectfully. It's HEAUXS, okay? It ain't HOES, okay? So when I say some of you hoes don't like me, and you be sitting in my face eating shrimp and grits, and you know you don't fuck with me like that. So, like, why am I coming to these situations? Why am I coming to this empowering thing when you don't empower me? Why am I coming somewhere where you ain't inviting me, sis? I'm coming to you asking if I can come to your shit. Why? Because if you was really about women empowerment, if you really wanted to see the black woman thrive, bitch, you'll be trying to yell to the rooftop. Like me, I teach makeup. I don't give a fuck who, you know, when I walk in the store and I see a fucked up brow, I really, bitch, please come and sit down with me, because I want to help you get them brows right, bitch. I want to help you to stop looking like you curious about something.
Let me help you.
Let me help you. I want to. I don't look at that bitch and be like, that fucked up brows. No, I look at that bitch like, bitch, let's do them brows. Let's get you snatched, sis. Like, I really want to do that shit for your ass. Like, that's what I do. But it's like, we need to stop with the whole women empowerment, using that shit as a marketing scam, because it ain't a tool, it's a scam. Stop using it as a marketing scam to get black women to come to your events and support whatever it is you're doing. And that's what's happening. Motherfuckers walking around here, all women
to those who are hosting
empowerment.
those and checking on the people who actually attended to see, you know, well, where are you since the seminar type thing? Because to me, that's empowering. If you're taking people under to say, hey, this is what I laid out for you, hopefully you do have like an automated newsletter or something that goes out to say, you know, thanks for coming out.
No.
You know, what did you get out of this?
Thanks for your $150. Did you like them eggs and bacon and that mimosa? Did you like it? Was it good? We have another one next year. It's gonna be $250.
Try, they doing it by the quarter now.
I can't go to another one. And here's my question. I'm sorry. Here's my question about the brunches. How the fuck you pay? How the fuck you charge me to come in the motherfucker?
You had to pay for
and
it?
pay for food?
Now I have not experienced that.
I haven't done it, but I've seen that's what is done. I have to pay to go.
And then pay for a plate.
And then you gotta pay for a plate. Bitches, you're stupid as you're dumb. I wish the fuck I would.
There's somebody hosting a painting brunch, and theirs come with food.
Bitch, I be ghetto as a shit with that big purse, like you come in the movie theater. I'll pull my shit out. But boy, eggs and some salt.
In a biscuit.
Yeah. With some Now what we about to network? Bitch, how motherfuckers are like, ooh, can you pass me some of the biscuits?
But that's yeah, I'm over it. I don't, you know, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
y'all know, and I've heard this from a reliable source, my husband. If you need motivational speaking and you need to know about something, just YouTube it. Some things you can just YouTube. You know,
well, you know
this is for my women. They can YouTube it.
But you know one thing I say that I think people, especially my black people, need to do, motivate your goddamn self. That's our problem.
That's very hard.
We always looking for somebody to motivate us.
Period. That is hard. You know, I had my moment today. Like, I got up, you know, I did my cleaning, fixed the kids some breakfast and shit. But then after that, I just had my moment of depression, and I was like, who can I call to motivate me? I called my husband. He was working. He didn't answer the phone. So I'm like, I'm not getting picking up from there. Called Melissa. She didn't answer the phone. Called my sister. Did she answer the phone? She answered the phone, but she was eating.
Well, you should have said
and I'm just like,
I need motivation.
So I sat there just staring at the wall, like, this is just one of those moments. I have those moments.
But
it's a monthly moment. But I have them. But it's sometimes it's just hard.
It is. But guess what? Here's my thing. And here's what I'm trying to say is, I feel like I watched this Facebook show. It was with the young poet named Christine, and it was a guy on there, and one thing he said is what he realized and found out with talking to I don't know his mother or his grandmother, is that he found out that during like the civil rights era, they told him like a lot of things is romanticized. Like, as much as they try to make it seem like, oh, the black people came together and just pushed forward and did everything, like, that's not how it happened. It looked like how it looks now. The same way that we will look back on this time and people gonna be like, oh man.
No, I did watch some movies where they talked about the people who marched, oh, those troublemakers.
Yeah.
You know.
So the whole point is that I think and he made a good point, and I start looking at a lot of things. I think we as people romanticize things too much. Like, we romanticize that we need a motivational speaker because we heard somebody talk about how they watched somebody and they just made them feel so, you know,
so empowered.
I was so empowered and it made me do so much. When in reality, they listened to that person, was like, I like this shit, I'm gonna go do it. They went out and did it, and they quit 2 days afterwards. Fuck this shit. Then they came back and they was like, no, I'm gonna do this shit. And they did it a little bit more. They was like, man, fuck this shit. And then they came. See, they ain't telling you that part. No, they ain't telling you how many times that person motivated them, but they quit a lot of fucking times. So the whole point is, yeah, it's hard to motivate yourself. That shit ain't easy.
It's not.
But guess what? You can do that shit, because I be like, when I felt unmotivated, you know what I said?
Sometimes I don't want motivation. I just want to complain.
And that's fine too. Like, I try to tell people, complain, cry, cuss, and after you do that shit, and once that shit out your fucking system, then get your shit together and be like, all right, now I got to get back in the game. That's what it is. That's how you motivate yourself. You fucking cry. You fucking complain. You be fucking mad. You get mad and see how the fuck you do this shit. You know how you get mad? How the fuck I do this shit? And then when you start reading, oh, okay, that do sound, okay, I'm gonna do this. Like, that's how, no, like, that's how I feel when I realize I'm pudgy. You know what I'm saying? I looked in the fucking mirror at myself. I said, bitch, you's a pudgy bitch. I look on the side, I was like, bitch, use that pudgy ass bitch. Use that. Like, I am fucking pudgy and I'm a
So what are you gonna do about it?
Well, what I'm gonna do first is, because at first I was in my sorrows and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just eat and get fat. Fuck that shit. I could be a cute fat bitch. I could be a cute fat bitch. But then I said to myself, no, what I'm going to do is, I have insurance. Thank you, producer. And I'm gonna go I'm gonna get a doctor's appointment. I'm gonna go to my fucking doctor and I'm gonna say, doctor bitch, I bloat, I'm fat, I need fucking help, and I need you to refer to me to help me with, refer me to a nutritionist, to somebody who can help my big fat pudgy ass, because I can't do this shit on my own. It's not fucking working. And then she's gonna help me. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my fat pudgy ass up. Oh, she gonna help me, bitch.
But you know what? I did have that same epiphany. Like, I just need to stop complaining about these mood swings
and smoke some weed.
So next.
That was nasty.
I can't, because of the work that I do.
You can't smoke no weed.
I cannot smoke any weed.
Make that shit legal so bitches can smoke.
Right. But I'm gonna start going to the doctor now. So when it is legalized, you will understand
you can
the
try
magnitude of my struggles.
So maybe you can try to see if you
need medicinal.
You can get
marijuana.
All right. Praise him. Praise baby Jesus. See that?
So, but I did have that epiphany. Like, I'm gonna just go to the doctor.
Give me a little
and
bit.
tell them about it, because it gets worse as I get older. You're talking about women empowerment. Let's figure out something when we get older in these damn mood swings. Sometimes we pretend like we don't have them, but we have them.
Oh, I have mood swings. That's why I burnt my lip, because I was trying to wax that hair.
I love us, but we can't be president.
We can't. You don't think women can be president?
I couldn't. Because when a
lie.
bitch is in that mood, and it's like, oh, this motherfucker done did it one too many times, just push the button, bomb the motherfucker, bomb them, shit. And they gonna be like, you sure bomb them? That's what I
ain't gonna lie, deep down inside, I don't know about, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We go deep down inside. I do feel something about a white woman being president, because all I think about is that white woman who's your superior or your supervisor, and they're so motherfucking passive, fucking aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I don't need you out here with your Okay, prime example. I'll break it down. Did you see the post about it was on DL Hughley page. Did you see the post about the guy who was driving? He got pulled over.
And that white bitch pulled that gun out. Because her ass was
she was mad that she got
calling her ass out.
A Nazi.
I don't see the coordination.
And
she couldn't wait to pull out that fucking gun.
She was
I saw that.
Okay, so the guy got pulled over. He had tint. The male officer, I'm gonna actually say, was not. He was calm. He was compliant. He was
doing his job.
He was doing his job.
He was.
When the guy said, hey, I got a ticket for this already. Like,
I got dates.
This is what it is. Blah blah blah. He was like, let me. So she got mad.
Call the bitch out on her shit. Because if you so concerned for your safety, and you're walking up to a car that has tint that you're not sure of, the male cop was already having a conversation.
Why did you go on that side?
Why would you go on the side that you can't even see in, and like roll down your window?
So that was the first thing that teed her off. Because he went out on the other side, he let it down some. You need to let your window all the way down. He was like, why? That I'm a citizen, I have rights. I don't have to let my window all the way down.
Well, I'm concerned for myself.
He was like, and I am too. He said, and I am too. So at that point, that was strike one. She was pissed. So she went around to the other side. Which, bitch, if you walked around to the other side, you could have did that shit from the fucking get-go, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And if you concerned for your fucking safety, like, I'm not saying police officers shouldn't be concerned for your safety, but if you that high, bitch, go teach students. Okay?
With your scary ass.
That's
what's killing me with these police officers.
But no, she wasn't. See, here's the problem. She wasn't scared. So when he went to the other side, and then she was already like, but then when he started making a reference, like, feels like, this is Nazi Germany.
This Nazi Germany again.
You know,
like, right?
What? No,
I don't
see the correlation.
Keep your hands on the steering wheel.
Now it went from he was sitting there with his hands in the lap. Now it's you need to put your hands on the steering wheel while I can see him. Now if that was your concern, bitch, you would have told him when you went on to the other side. Said, can you please put your hands on the steering wheel? You ain't had no concern about that until he said that Nazi.
And then she gonna lie.
Then she wait till the other male officer come.
No, before that, she lied to him and said why they were initially over there. Someone went out of their way to call us.
Yeah, and she was like, he was like, that's a lie.
As to what you were
that's
doing.
A lie. She got mad at that. So now that's the third thing he did, because he went and rolled down the window. He called you Nazi Germany. Then he called you out on lying. No, ma'am, that's not true. That didn't happen. Mm-hmm. The fourth thing, now you done set off. 3 strikes, you set off. By the time the other white male officer come, you pull in. I want to talk to you for.
Let me tell you why she did that. Because she asked, "Did he have a weapon in the car?" And he said, "Yes, I do." She's like, "Well, where is it?" He was like, "It's in my." She didn't even ask where it was.
No, she didn't
ask.
She didn't.
You're not concerned for your safety.
No,
you didn't ask him where it was.
He just said he had a license.
He said yes.
He said I have a registered gun. That's all he said.
That's when she called the other cop back.
And he came. No, the other cop was coming back.
She did like this.
Okay, so when the other cop came back, he has a gun. He was like, okay, where's the gun? The other cop still doing his job and called. He was like, oh, it's in the trunk. Okay, he went down to the back to pull up the trunk. So while the other cop trying to look in the trunk, she calls him over. He made a reference about us being
I heard
Nazi
her saying
Germany.
all that.
I said, what the fuck him talking about you being a Nazi Germany got to do with any of this fucking traffic stop? Now you done told on your motherfucking ass. That's that passive aggressive shit that I don't fucking like that white racist women do. That passive aggressive shit. Shit ain't going my way. I don't like the way you fucking doing shit, talking to me, looking at me. So now I'm about to do some passive aggressive shit, and now I'm gonna push the white man to egg on and do my dirty fucking work. Cause when she pulled out that fucking gun, even that white officer was like, whoa.
Yeah. He didn't even know how to take it. Like,
and I don't give a fuck. I'm about to say this shit. You white racist bitch. I'm saying that.
I watched that today, actually. I had just watched it today. And I was sitting there watching, like, I wanted to see the end of that video to see what happened, because in the end, he cooperated, even though he didn't want to take his seatbelt off. He didn't want to get out the car. Who would, with this bitch standing back there with a fucking gun to his head?
Right, racist bitch.
When he got out the car, they arrested him. When you put somebody in handcuffs, in my mind, you're arresting me.
Yeah.
That's arrest.
Yeah.
Everybody is driving down the road. Everybody can now see you're handcuffing me. You're putting me in the back of a squad car. So if someone from my job saw that, all they see is I'm being arrested. That's gonna be the story.
All because you mad because I said you was a Nazi Germany. Because I went and rolled down my window, and because I called you out for being a liar.
Yeah.
Now you about to kill me.
I ain't like that bitch on that.
I don't. You white racist bitch. And that's what I'm finna call.
The video
and that's why I be afraid of white women being a president. Cause all you gotta do is be mad at some shit, and now you around here talking about, oh, we ain't doing no more tax income. You don't get no more income for your taxes, bitch. Something like that. And you know, be serious about that income tax. Cause we be ready for that.
Y'all the ones who be talking about our fucking hair too. Don't think we don't know. We know. Y'all the ones who talk about the locks. The men don't be worrying about no fucking locks and saying nothing about people with locks or people with
I'm trying to get a
natural
job.
hair.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at the cool come out. Look at the cool come out.
Now you about to dance. You about to shuck and drive.
I'm sorry. Y'all good white people.
Ain't nobody said all white women.
No, I didn't say all white
racist
women.
white women.
I said that racist white bitches. If you ain't racist, this don't apply to you. This does apply to racist white bitches. Cause I don't think all white
Because even
women
white women should have the same goddamn conviction in their heart. Cause this is women empowerment.
Yep.
About the
And
races.
I don't think it's all white women. I don't think all white women are that way.
They all not.
No, I don't.
But there are those out there.
That shit just pissed me off.
Did you watch the Black Klansman?
Girl, no, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
How that little racist white wife was in the back poking, giving her ideas.
Hop on some dick. Can I watch it while I hop on some dick?
No,
So
you can't, cause you ain't gonna pay attention.
Why I can't?
Bitch, you ain't about to multitask.
Well, listen. So now, okay, we about to end it right here. But I got a real question.
She got real question. Girl, ask your question.
So, do you think that it is impossible or something is wrong if you watch TV while you fucking?
I can't be into a show.
Why?
I would literally get mad. Like, why would you turn this on? Cause then I'm gonna get.
But I think you can. You be like, you be working and like, oh yeah.
No, cause then when the interesting part come on, then the whole thing is over.
I think it depends on the person. I think you can watch TV and fuck.
Cause then when somebody tell a damn joke or some shit, then we both kiki and we supposed to be fucking, and that's just awkward.
But I can go back. I can get back in it though.
No, cause then that caught your attention. Now you gonna have to turn around and watch the damn show.
You know what? You just gotta expand your horizons. I feel like I can do both. I can let you hit it from the back and look at TV like, yeah. Ooh. And then when you hit that spot, I'm like, oh, it's coming. And then I'm gonna come, and then I'm gonna be like, cool, get the rag, cause it's my favorite part. Get the rag. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. No.
Yeah, you gotta get that rag. Cause if you don't get that rag.
Who said that? The last they told us said that if you marry or you live with somebody, after you fuck, you sleep in the wet spot. Lies you tell. The fuck?
You sleep in that wet spot.
You be itchy and shit, sticky. Itchy, sticky. All kind of shit.
This is too much.
Crusty.
You can't. It's too much.
Get the
sometimes it puts you to sleep. Everybody falls asleep.
Y'all be stuck to each other. Be stuck to each other.
Sometimes we just fall asleep, and it's like, God damn it! When I wake up in the middle of the night,
you have no wash, and you can't do that fucking bird. Whoever said you can't do no fucking bird wash either. You just gotta wash. You can't wash that area. Oh, gotta produce it back so it's tight. So let's do our I
don't have much.
Well,
we was doing too much.
We was. So we gonna cheers. Boom, boom, boom. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all tune in for episode 23.
It is when that comes.
And we gonna have a live show coming up soon too. You just get your shit together with your work.
I don't know. I'll try it. It's just I'm in that mood.
This is right now.
But
this ain't right now. Oh, bye y'all.